Got fired for offering solutions. Sorry, excuses. Yesterday, I worked for a chain pizza store. I liked my coworkers, and until that day, my general manager, GM. I've had troubles getting prep done on the past, but that day, I was well on top of it and managed to get it. However, a cook was supposed to come on and replace the morning cook, but they never called the store nor showed up. With my time blindness, thanks ADHD, I didn't notice until nearly an hour passed when the morning cook made a comment. Immediately, I texted my manager and let them know. I have the physical text screenshot, but since those aren't allowed, I'll paraphrase here. GM, this is a problem. You can't notify me this late. Me, sorry about that. My time blindness kicked in and I hadn't noticed until now. GM, I need solutions, not excuses. Me, understood. I'll set alarms for when employees are supposed to arrive so I can check. For the time blindness itself, I'll need my meds, but I don't have insurance. GM, solutions, not excuses. Me, face with raised eyebrow. Lady, I literally gave you a short-term and long-term solution. In person, she told me no one she knew with ADHD had time blindness like that. Sorry, mine's worse, I guess? Person shrugging. So I think I got fired for my ADHD and can totally get unemployment. Thumbs up. Small edit for formatting, as phone formatting is weird. Edit 2. My former GM also has ADHD. So there's that, too. Edit 3. Lot of people here don't know that ADHD totally does potentially do this to some folks, and that ADHD is a spectrum and it really shows. On the flip side to that, there's just as many people who get it. Relieved face. Are you the assistant manager? Why else would it be your job to keep track of other people coming in? Amazing how many people confuse explanations with excuses. Telling someone why something happened is different from excusing yourself from blame. All I see is that the GM did not check to make sure everyone followed schedule, and she did not fill in when someone no-showed. That's what managers do. So you were busy working hard and lost track of time, and this is a problem for your boss? WTF? Is it your job to take attendance? Are you manager or something similar? It seems like the manager should come up with solutions. So you were fired because you have a condition covered by the Americans with Disabilities Act? File a complaint. I worked for a chain pizza store. Quote, that's all I needed to read. And I knew this story was going to go something like that. Tell your manager to do the managing. Sorry. Didn't know all ADHD works the same way with everyone. Skip that meeting, I guess. The nerve of some people, lol. If your GM wants solutions, here's one. She should pay you as a manager if she wants you to perform a manager's job function. Otherwise, she should bring her own lazy ass into the store and take care of staffing schedules and replacements. Sounds like she did you a huge favor. You don't need to work for an a-hole like that, GM. My response is always, explanations are not excuses. The fact that people don't understand that one. Time blindness is a thing, and two, you're not the manager. Not even an assistant manager. Just a regular employee this responsibility got dumped on because your GM is lazy. It's simply amazing how, on an anti-work forum, people are so quick to say, hey, your problem. You offered a solution. Setting alarms so you could check people came in. No call. No shows suck, and even regular people might not notice someone didn't come in unless someone said something about it. Employees showing up or not is a management problem. Unless your team lead is an official title with the appropriate pay raise. It's literally not your problem to deal with. I totally get the time blindness. Same here, especially without the meds. So I have tons of alarms as well also. Talk to an employment lawyer. You have ADHD and your firing may result in an ADA claim. Here's a thought. Even someone who doesn't have ADHD can lose track of time if they're busy working. Want someone who can reliably watch the clock? Hire a lazy ass. There's sure a lot of professional psychiatrists in this sub. Apparently. Even better than unemployment, that's disability discrimination and wrongful firing. Get a lawyer. ADHD on ADHD violence. To anyone who thinks time blindness isn't a thing, does the saying, "Time flies when you're having fun," ring a bell? I only have ADD and time blindness is very much a thing. That looks like a management issue. The general manager is supposed to manage attendance. If you had a managing role and your time management skills were in question, we could have a debate about accommodations versus expectations. Here it seems like the GM is delegating one of their duties to you and you did not sign up for that. The debate should instead be about someone taking advantage of you to do their job. People without ADHD generally refuse to understand it. And oftentimes people with ADHD refuse to consider that maybe it's a complex condition and manifests in many variety and severity of symptoms. So their experience could be wildly different from yours or mine. Mine's gotten so bad lately under my current work conditions that I can barely function. If you're not already on there, I'd cautiously recommend our ADHD. There's a big issue there with people downvoting your post for no reason and never getting questions answered or advice. Like when I asked what steps I could take to find a provider who actually specializes in ADHD. But for the most part it can be helpful.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.